Thank you, Barbara, for your question. I'm Zahra Haydar Big, for the first time running for Greater Shepparton City Council. First of all, I would like to thank Derek Polton from SLAP Tomorrow and Meet the Candidates Project for providing us with the great opportunity reaching out to the local community, especially during COVID-19 tough times. Since 2008, my family and I call Greater Shepparton our home. I am married, have 2 children who were born and growing up here. Also, my elderly mom lives with us, who has sense of belonging to the region. In 2010, sadly, my father passed away, whom I always remember his great advice, that I always should try to be passionate and care about the local community by representing and empowering them to achieve their goals in the region, where we can have access to all the required social, economical, and educational opportunities. In 2010, I completed Certificate 4 in Community and Social Services. Also completed Certificate 4, which is the highest qualification in spoken and written English at GoTAFE Shepparton. Since then, I started connecting with the wider community by volunteering and working in the local organizations, where I held many positions such as caseworker, bilingual worker, customer service officer, and women's leader of the Afghani and Hazara community in the region. Since working in the social fields with the partnership of the local organizations, we completed many community projects by which we received the best outcome for the local community. Currently, I still work as a qualified interpreter in the region for the 4 languages of Dari, Hazaragi, Persian, and of course, English. Meantime, I am studying Diploma of Community and Social Services at ACE College in Greater Shepparton. Thank you, Emily, for your question. As a prospective councillor, I am passionate about making our region a better place to live for everyone during and post-COVID-19. I am committed to social justice, such as homelessness, climate change initiatives, our environment in general, and challenges facing our community adopting to become carbon neutral by 2030. I am in support of educating the local members to understand all about the impacts of the climate crisis in the region, which is a global concern. Looking into the future, having any climate crisis, it would have a negative impact on our agriculture industry, economic, and the entire community. If I am elected, I will work with the City Council, the initiatives, and with the local community members, providing related education opportunities in reducing energy use in our everyday lifestyle by sensible recycling, installing more solar panels, encouraging cycling and walking, which is a great way to reduce carbon emission from the vehicles, facilitating better walking pathways and cycling tracks on the roads, considering the public safety, especially at night times. Addressing any cultural barriers facing the community, especially the younger girls and women, needs to be encouraged cycling and walking in the region, which may not be a common opportunity to experience in their origin countries. Also, another option would be having some free tip vouchers each year, rebates for using efficient and renewable energy, having electric power vehicles with a recharging station all around the region would make a real difference by 2030. Thank you, Tom, for your question also. Unfortunately, the CBD never recovered fully since 2008 global financial crisis. And sadly, due to COVID-19, the problems are getting worse, not only at the Shepparton Mall, but also all around the towns, centers in our region, where we should have better quality of dining facilities for families and young children. We need to encourage a greater variety of outlets and businesses at the center of the towns in the region. I agree that Shepparton become in long, narrow way, which also makes the traffic even heavier. I believe if we centralize it by opening up land for residential and business estates on the eastern side of Shepperton, then it will help our local members living closer to the existing facilities such as Marketplace, IGA, few schools and Central Shepperton. Thank you, Seb, for your question. As I had consultation with few local community members about the quality of the public transport in our region, I also consulted with the local members who have no access to private car, and some of them are students. There is a need for improvement of the public transport not only within the central Shepperton, but also all around the 14 towns in our region. Faster and additional V-line transports are needed in the region for traveling to Melbourne on daily basis, especially for work and study reasons. If I am elected, I will advocate for the local members at the City Council, addressing and improving the public transport in the entire community, which will be an encouragement for the community and help for the environment to use the public transport instead of personal vehicles.